Hello everyone, it's me Rosina Maharzan. I'm from Nepal and I have already uploaded my video related to OET in Nepali, but today I'm making this video in English so that it will help others too. While talking about OET, let's talk about different parts one by one. Now let's talk about OET reading. Okay, according to my experience, what I did was I used to read newspaper, books, novels, and according to my teacher, what he used to suggest was that please read newspaper, books, novels, and whenever you read one paragraph and then you can paraphrase it, another paragraph, paraphrase it. It will really help you in reading, and really it works. It really helped me. Another thing in reading you have to do what is you have to practice synonyms. Okay, whenever you read some maybe you can just practice a lot of questions, right, related to OET. And whenever some words are very difficult one, or you haven't listened, heard, or you haven't seen anywhere, then you can just write in one paper and you can just write synonyms so that you will know about it. Please try this for OET reading tips. It is very helpful. Okay, while OET listening and listening, what you have to do is you can watch many YouTube videos related to it, and you have to practice a lot. While practicing Sparta, you can practice in this way, like you have to focus on the words or any sentence before the blank, because if you focus on that, then you will get a lot of answer, because in every answer they will just repeat the same thing before the blank, and then they will give the answer. So please you should focus on the words or sentence before the blank. And in part B and part C, you can just read question and answer whenever they will give time, and you can just focus on the keywords, and which I did in while I gave my exam. Another is OET speaking. While I talk about OET speaking, they will give 3 minutes time, and you will talk for 5 minutes. And while in 3 minutes time, what you can do is you can just read the scenario. Is it home visit? Is it or any clinic or any hospital? You have to know about the scenario, and you have to know whether you know the patient or not. And another thing what you can do is you can underline each point, and like each point, like initial word of each point of your talks. And another thing you can do is you can just write the questions just before that point. You can just write questions so that you can ask, you won't get confused while asking. And another thing in 3 minutes you can do is you can just ask whether which name she or he who will take your exam. I mean, you can ask examiner about how can I address you in this role play. And if there is any new words which you don't know, then you can ask through the examiner in this 3 minutes time. And another thing what you have to practice is within 3 minutes, in that 3 minutes, you can just write some of the sentence, like I mean some of the questions where if you just tell or explain something to the patient, then in the middle of the conversation, after finishing your explaining, you can just ask him or her, is he or she is getting you or not. So you can just ask, are you getting me? Are you clear? Am I clear to you? Are you in same page? How does it sounds to you? This type of words you can write in the side of the question, because where in my experience, I used to repeat the same question, are you getting me? Are you getting me? Most of the time, but it won't be that much impressive. You can do is you can just simply ask in different way, like this. So in exam time, for whenever you get panic, you can just write. Okay, you can just write at the side of the paper, so that you can just see that, and you can tell different type of questions while talking with the patient. And you have to know that while talking for 5 minutes, it is not necessary to finish all the tasks, and your marks doesn't depend on it. Your marks will depend on how you deal with the patient. Are you getting the patient's concern or not? It will it is very much important and it will determine your marks. Please you should focus on the concern of the patient and how you deal, and please say thanks please most of the time. And while explaining, as I told you before, you have to ask after finishing, are you getting me, are you in same page, like I said before. These are the tips for speaking. Now let's move on to OET writing. While talking about writing, the first thing you have to know what is the type of letter. That may be referral letter, that may be discharge letter. You must know what type of letter is it. And then another thing is you can write in the same pattern like my teacher told me. Okay, you should know at first to whom you are writing the letter. Okay, you just read first question properly. You should know the reason of writing, and you should know to whom you are writing and what is the relevant thing you should include in your writing. Whenever they give time to read the question, you have to think, is it referral letter, is it discharge letter? And the thing is, what to whom I'm writing and what are necessary relevant thing I should include in the letter. And I would like to tell you that please plan the letter first. Before you write, plan the letter first. And as my teacher told me, I'm going to give one tips to you. In the introduction part, you can simply write in any type of letter. You can write the clear vision of reason of writing the letter. You have to write why you are writing the letter. It must be very clear in the first paragraph, and in second paragraph what you can write is present health history of a patient, and in third paragraph you can write hospital stay. During hospital stay, what was his or her condition? You can write in third paragraph. In the fourth paragraph you can write relevant past health history or social history. And in conclusion, as always, you can write in different ways. If you have any concern, please don't feel hesitate to contact me. And at last, you may be confused while writing your faithfully or your sincerely. For this, if you are writing initially there sir or madam, then you can write yours faithfully at the last. If you have mentioned their so and so name in the initial of the letter, then you can write yours sincerely at the last. This is the pattern you can write, and you should practice a lot of questions. Okay, and these are the tips for OET writing. And I will also mention one of the app related to OET writing in the description below, and there are other videos of Jay Sir, that is E2 OET. There is one YouTube channel, E2 OET. You can search different videos of Jay Sir, and he is very much helpful, and he will really gives you a lot of tips. You can check his videos as well. I will mention that channel as well in my description below. Just check it out, and best of luck for all of you. If my video really helpful, then please like, subscribe and share my video so that it will help others too. Bye bye. Thank you so much.